We camped on the Oregon coast just after Christmas and saw amazing scenes like this until we were evacuated. Stay tuned to see what happened. Hi, this is Scott from Scott and Tracy Traveling. Welcome to our channel, where our motto is, travel now, it may be later than you think. The winter on the Oregon coast can be cold and wet, so we chose to stay in a yurt. The accommodations are pretty basic, but the yurts have heaters and a couple electrical outlets for small appliances. Sunset Bay campgrounds are only a few miles from the state park at Shore Acres. It's always a highlight to see the waves crash into the jagged cliffs in the park. The waves were spectacular this time. For perspective in the size of the waves, you can see people behind the little wooden railings on the bluff. It's addicting watching the churning waves and trying to anticipate how high the crash will be. Sure glad we're in a safe lookout location. Back near the campgrounds, Sunset Bay is relatively calm versus the churning surf beyond. It's quite busy today with paddleboarders and surfers. We spend a few minutes watching the action. On another day, we visit the nearby town of Charleston and the Marine Life Center. It's our first visit. The two-story structure houses a surprisingly large amount of displays and features local sea creatures. It seemed to be a hit with the kids. This guy seems feisty today. The center appears to be affiliated with the local university. The next morning, we noticed that the park road was covered with water, and park rangers soon told us that the campgrounds were closing. We needed to evacuate. Not wanting to be trapped, we quickly packed and headed out. Luckily, we were heading to another campground that day, and the evacuation just gave us a head start. Heading south, we stopped to see the Coquille River and the old lighthouse. Our next campgrounds are very close to the California border. The stretch of coast just north of it has a number of scenic lookouts. Due to the recent rains, some trails are too muddy for us, but there are also several easy lookout points. Although we've driven past this area a number of times, this is our first time stopping at this popular Instagram location. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. In the afternoon, we arrived at our next campgrounds. It's sunny, but still chilly. Again, we have a yurt, pretty much like the last one. This is winter break, and families are enjoying themselves on the beach during low tide. We had an uneventful stay at Harris Beach. We had marvelous weather and great sunsets at this park. So as the sun slowly sinks in the west, we bid farewell to you, our viewers. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our continuing journeys.